So here is the full-length tutorial on how you can draw this base illustration in Infinite Painter. So let's get started. So guys, first of all you have to choose the canvas, and the size of the canvas is the Android sized canvas. And then afterwards you have to choose the brush. So you have to choose the gouache brush from the paint slot. Yeah, that's the name of the brush. And now we have to start painting the canvas for the background of the space. So you have to choose the pink color, the light pink color, for coloring the center of the canvas. And as you go to the boundaries, you have to use the more darker and darker color, and you have to use the black at the edges a little bit so that it will look, of course, the darker space. And now you have to go through this icon that is at the right side of the top, and then you have to go through the filters and then select the blur option for blurring the canvas and set it to the 100%. Now go through the filters again and choose the lens flare effect, and then you should be keeping it at the center. Now you have to choose the intensity to around 54, and yeah, that should be okay. Now for making the star, you should be choosing the splatter brush from the sphere slot and make a little bit onto the canvas using the white color. Now choose the stardust brush from the glow slot and then fill the whole canvas using it. Now add a new layer, and using the orange color and the one line brush, you have to make a circle like this while making the planet at the center of the canvas. Now fill the color using the fill option, and now you have to go through the wrap option so that you can move it a little bit, or you can make changes to it if you have done something wrong. Now go select the white paper brush from the watercolor slot and then choose the more darker color for painting the right side of the planet, and use the lighter color like white for painting the left side of the planet. And go through the filters and apply the green effect to it. Now choose the Bensky brush from the legacy slot for shading the right side or the downside of the planet using the black color, and use the white side on the top of it. Now merge the clipped layers and add a new layer on top of that, and now you have to apply the filter that is the lens flare again on top of the planet at the left side of it. Now using the Bensky brush from the legacy again, create a red spot on the right side of the planet like this. Now using the oval lettering brush from the calligraphy slot, you have to make these shooting stars. And using the soft pepper brush from the calligraphy, create a ring like this on top of the planet, and then you have to erase some part from it. Now clip a new layer on top of that, and using the Bensky brush from the legacy, create some shadings using the darker orange color and some lighter color like yellow. Now go make a ring like this using the monoline brush from the calligraphy, and go through the filters option and apply the scatter effect to it. And add some glow to it using the small circle, and then applying the blur effect from the filters. Now duplicate this layer, and using the wrap option and the basic option, go move it to the right bottom side of the canvas. And of course you can add more of them by duplicating the layer. And we're done. Be sure to like, subscribe and share.